we're back. I am May Purisima, BE Ed 3rd year, and now we will going to discuss the each different models of curriculum development. And these are linear, cyclical, and dynamic. I am going to share the information about linear, and my two friends, Glycine or Buddha and Regional Clarit, will give the informations about cyclical and dynamic in order for you to learn and to have an idea. Tyler's rational linear model. Tyler base known for basic principles of curriculum and instruction. Tyler's goal attainment model, or sometimes called the objective-centered model, is the basis for most common models in curriculum design, development, and evaluation. Tyler's model comprised of four major parts, and these are: first, defining objectives of the learning experience; second, identifying learning activities for meeting the defined objectives; third, organizing the learning activities for attaining the defined objectives; and the last one is evaluating and assessing the learning experiences. The Tyler model begins by defining the objectives of the learning experience. These objectives must have relevancy to the field of study and to the overall curriculum. Tyler's model obtains the curriculum objectives from three sources: the student, the society, and the subject matter. To emphasize the importance of identifying learning activities that meets defined objectives, Tyler states that the important thing is for students to discover content that is useful and meaningful to them. Therefore, Tyler's model is product-focused. It evaluates the degree to which the predefined goals and objectives have been attained. And now, I am done to discuss the linear models of curriculum development. Let's proceed to the cyclical. And Mr. Regent Oclarit, kindly introduce the cyclical models of curriculum development.
Cyclical models of curriculum development. Cyclical models prescribe a cyclical or continuous process of curriculum development. It usually starts with situational analysis that serves as the basis for all the succeeding process. We have three examples of cyclical model, and these are the following. Audrey Nicholl and Howard Nicholl model for curriculum development. The model is highly prescriptive and dynamic. The inclusion of the situational analysis as part of the model is a valuable principle in curriculum development. It enables curriculum workers to understand better the context in which curriculum is developed. Educators can continually come back to the work and make a good changes rather than then go back to the beginning and start again every time. This model is flexible, less rigid, more relevant, continuing activity, and incorporates new information into the curriculum. Views curriculum elements as interrelated and interdependent. Wheeler's model for curriculum development is an improvement upon Tyler's model instead of a linear model. Wheeler's developed a cyclical model. Evaluation in Wheeler's model is not terminal. Findings from the evaluations are feedback into the objectives and the goals, which influence other stages. Wheeler's cyclical model is flexible. It allows curriculum specialists to start working at any stages in the process. It integrates the content in providing quality learning experiences. The contextual filter model of curriculum development was developed by Starkloather, Bentley Ryan, Martin Skenton, and Shaw in 1990 as part of their study at the University of Michigan National Center for Research to improve post-secondary teaching and learning. This model is very teacher-centered given the influence of academic freedom. Faculty members may plan the curriculum based on their own convenience. This model helps to improve by putting students as part of the content influence because students are viewed as the significant source of curriculum.
Good day, I am Glyzinera Buddha, and I am going to discuss the last model of curriculum development. And this is dynamic model. Dynamic model, which describe how curriculum works, develop curricula in various educational contexts, and models are usually used in school-based setting. It says the process of curriculum development as dynamic in nature. The dynamic model's curriculum is not considered as linear or sequence. It can start with any elements and proceed in any order. The curriculum elements are seen and flexible, interactive, and modifiable in this model. Changes can be initiated from any point in the process, unlike the objectives models where the beginning is always the setting of objectives. Dynamic curriculum includes model of Skillback model. Skillback's curriculum model was developed in 1976. Skillback suggested an approach for devising curriculum at the school level by which teacher could realistically develop appropriate curriculum. His models presents a dynamic view of curriculum development. When using this model, curriculum workers may start from any phase. Each phase is interrelated and follows a systematic sequence. Skillback's models includes a situational analysis that involves gathering data from the school, society, and the learner. Skillback stated that a situational analysis of need is vital for effective curriculum change. He also said, education should be a meaningful learning experience. Teachers are very important. Curriculum change can occur at any point in the process and can proceed in any direction. The source of objectives should be clear to teachers and curriculum developers. There are 5 stages models proposed by Skillback, and he suggested that planning of the curriculum is started with those 5 stages. First is situational analysis. Skillback describes the situational analysis phase both external and internal to the school. External situational analysis and internal situational analysis. External situational analysis, culture and social changes and expectation including parents' expectation, employer requirements, community assumption and values changing relationships, adults and children, and ideology. Internal situation analysis, pupils' aptitude, abilities, and defined educational needs. For teachers, values, attitude, skills, knowledge, experience, special strength, and weaknesses. Second, objectives. Skillback assigns a decision-making rule to teachers, senior staff, and principals in the development of objectives for the school-based curriculum. Skillback does not categorically state the degree of participation of the school staff at the various levels in the school organization. Third, design. One of the most important reasons for teacher responsibility and program development relates to the concept of cognitive innovation and meaningful learning. Program building, which comprises the selection of subject matter for learning and sequencing of teaching learning episodes. Fourth, interpretation and implementation. Implementation, a closer examination of theories of cognitive motivation, will throw greater light on Skillback's insistence on involving teacher in a problem-solving situation. The last stage of Skillback's models is the evaluation, the monitoring, feedback, assessment, and reconstruction. Skillback lists the problem of continuous assessment as being of central concern during the evaluation. Skillback perceives the role of the teacher to be central during the evaluation phase to ensure continual reconstruction of the curriculum.